Colgate Raiders. A good afternoon, and thanks for being with us live from atop Jack Coffey Field. Afternoon, Jaden Henry, Max Hurleman, Colgate's top two running backs, are back for this opening kickoff. And from the far sideline, it'll be Hurleman not getting back to the 20-yard line. Great coverage for the sack. It's 3rd and 12 for Colgate. Brescia escaping. Greenhagen's on him. Brescia fought, but just back to the original line of scrimmage. And Tim DeMorat begins with an empty backfield. Quick to the outside and Trey Sneed. And Sneed bulldozing his way to the selection of size of relief as Sneed escapes trouble. And again, taking contact to the very end. Sneed to the 40-yard. Needed to deal with Tim DeMorat. Quick snap after the first down. Time for DeMorat. And the first catch of the afternoon for DeKeys Carter, who sits down inside the 30. And the Rams move yards receiving this year, the 6,000-yard receiving season in program history. Here's Carter near sideline again, out of bounds near the 20. DeMorat stepping up, throwing down the seam inside the 5 with the catches MJ Wright.
Lafayette getting started early in this first quarter.
1st and goal from the 2, out of the backfield, and now in the end zone for good. A hold wiped out the rushing touchdown, so Sneed catches one. 7 catches coming into today. Brandon Peskin's extra point scream. Oki's the old man of this receiving core. Out of the backfield, a nice catch. Max Hurleman down the trying to catch him, and Hurleman won't be caught. It's a touchdown for Colgate. One play, 63-yard answer to the Fordham touch. Keeping his feet, low snap, kick is away, and Spencer Bisco hits it to tie. Coco Sulis among the Rams on offense who are finishing their eligibility, and here is Coco Sulis falling across the 35-yard line with a Fordham first down.
They are having so much success this season.
DeMorat floating one. It's an interception right near midfield. DeKeys Carter was in the air.
Be a major loss to this program for him being a leader, not just on the field, but off the field and in the classroom as well.
Brescia down the middle and a jumping catch inside the Fordham 40. It's a first in the slot, top of the screen. Brescia handles the high snap. Pressure up the middle, throws away. Oki's the catch inside the 20. It's another Colgate first down.
But no, Colgate lets Brescia air it out.
Throwing again, push to his right, floating into the end zone, and it's incomplete, but you see the flag fly. First downs, looking for points on this one. Little swing for Hurleman. Rams are out there, and Hurleman has got a strong leg. Another low snap. But again, the holder does his job, and then Bisco does his. He scored. Couldn't get the job done there. Trey Sneed on a handoff and a nice tackle. Trying to get to the outside where there was room to.
In the secondary, they have dealt with some injuries, a couple of young guys getting in there. But as you mentioned, they've gotten better throughout this season. Those 3rd and long situations, though, you absolutely.
And it remains Sneed in the backfield. Time for DeMorat, going deep for Carter, adjusting to make the catch. Was Mikey Jermalowicz in coverage. DeMorat throwing, Carter again out of bounds near the 10-yard line. His catch goes to the offense, and a Lehigh interception sealed the win into the end zone. DeMorat, Coco Sulis. And Fordham right back in front. Fotis Coco Sulis,
he had 13 last season. He grabs 13 more this season. What a finish to
opening quarter. Crossing pattern and a catch for 9 yards on their own 39-yard line. Henry motions away from Brescia, wanted to go in that direction. Instead, it's Ryan in the flat, into Fordham territory with a stiff arm. 8 of 16 on 4th down this season. Time for Brescia, and he's got his tight end, Parker, inside the 20. And that's a first third down conversions to extend their last drive, which was a field goal. Now fourth down sets up Brescia, and he fumbles at the end.
But a nice move on the outside to get free by Carter.
And not sure he was going to be caught as Luffridge takes off across the 20. That's a Fordham first down. And that might have been 50 minutes, which is not the pace we're looking for. Straight ahead, Trey Sneed. Strong as always across the third. Working in this game right now. Need to work that first basketball game at 5 o'clock this afternoon. So they would ask for no more 50-minute quarters, including view of the time and how close that basketball game is all afternoon. DeMorat slinging one. Another MJ Wright catch. And then the move into Colgate territory. Cut down. In the same class, Carter had the immediate success setting freshman program records. But both of them over these 4 years, with Colgate thinking about points. Check down, Sneed, open field, makes one miss, then the shoulder still on his feet.
Blocking, tried to get out to him on the outside.
DeMorat floating into the end zone for Coco Sulis. The program.
Last week against Lafayette lead to a touchdown for Coco Sulis and add it to the highlight reel.
Jaworski on the defensive line, blitzing linebacker, Brescia escaping, keeps his feet, all the way for 6. Another big answer from touchdown pass in the opening quarter. I think it was
for this Colgate team and their sophomore quarterback. What a run.
The future's bright, but the present, you mentioned the very top of the broadcast, they played 3 CAA opponents, beat them all, one on the road. Carter makes the catch.
The ball and the amount of weapons they have, who they have at quarterback. This offense is fun to watch week in and week out. And
they go the quick hitter in the air, easy conversion. Carter the catch, sneaks out of bounds far sideline. 5-yard scoring strike, but he overthrew them both. He's got time to throw again over the middle. And Carter holds on with Allen on his back. Junior season-ending injury. Keyshawn Dancy, Marquise Cooper, all guys unavailable. Out of the backfield. MJ Wright the catch with DeMorat roll.
Coco Sulis with it for MJ Wright. Now up to double digits on the season, I believe.
Paskin.
And his 58-yard touchdown run on that last drive, not even his longest of the season.
This time he gets swallowed up by the Fordham front. Brescia going down the field, and Saunders made that catch.
But quicker than he was.
A fastball from Brescia, and Oki was almost gone. Bradford trips him up inside the 10. Looming even larger as Colgate keeps moving. Direct snap, casts a major touchdown. Every time Fordham puts points on the board, they answer. Them jump over Fordham to finish second behind Holy Cross in the Patriot League. This one, a win today.
Other than the Burkle sack, really hasn't been pressuring Brescia at all. He seemed comfortable in the pocket. It's allowed him and Colgate to convert several times. This Fordham team has given up big play after big play in this first half.
Big play maybe here. Yes, from the defense for Colgate. It's DeMorat's second interception of the half. Not the bulk number of interceptions, just ill-timed ones, and now 2 here fueling this Colgate upset push. And off the turnover.
Difficult to win week in and week out.
Off the play fake, going down the seam, overshooting Oki. DeMorat, Makai Felton's first catch of the afternoon. How that ball was wobbling in. DeMorat is throwing into the wind in this second quarter. A couple of his throws have not been pretty out of his hand. First time we've seen him under 10. Felton again. Didn't do anything. This is third down. Out of the backfield, Sneed gets to the outside, leapfrogs the defender, and out of bounds he goes. There's four.
Strong first half for this Fordham team. They were perfect on third down.
Trey Sneed almost exclusively has been the running back so far this afternoon, and a carry to begin the third quarter. Sneed vacates, pressure comes over the middle, and it's incomplete. It's 4 of 8 on third down, plus a fourth down conversion in the opening half. Third down here, pressure comes, and down goes Brescia. Sneed again, gets to the outside, breaks it even more across the 45-yard line. Trey Sneed moves in 4 for Fordham, looking for some momentum here. Early third quarter, there goes Sneed, straight up the middle, inside the 25, inside the 15, and finally down. Things first, 3rd and 11. Rams didn't miss on third down in the first half. They take a shot for 6, and it's out of Coco Stoulis' reach. 31-yard attempt for Peskin. It's away, and it's through. So he makes up for the miss late.
Rams.
He and his defense need to make a play here. Brescia felt the pressure. Gets to the outside, stretching. He needed to get to the Nebraska players being asked about him, being told he had 31 tackles, and a string of their facial expressions hearing that number as Trey Sneed continues to deer. So it's just not as crisp as it normally is, which is why this is a tight game in the third quarter, and why I think stepping up over the middle, tipped and almost intercepted. Sweeney tipped it. 4 wide receivers on 3rd and 10 for Colgate. The throw is away. Oki makes the, no, he did not.
Taken down by the first defender.
Demorat's got Coco Stoulis at midfield, on his feet, inside the 40, and yanked down just shy of giving Fordham this first down. Sneed motions away from Demorat. MJ Wright's got a jumping catch far sideline. He had to jump because that might have been. Throwing again on first down. Time again. Carter is open. Touchdown! 5th touchdown pass of the day for Team Demorat.
Willis has the all-time program record, but Carter continues to climb up the record books himself in terms of touchdowns with a really nice return to set up great field position for the Raiders.
And now, on the carry, he's into Fordham territory. Brescia got away from Jaworski. He can run for this. He beats Greenhagen, still on his feet, far sideline. 42 seconds left, third quarter. It's a first down. Hurleman throwing it back to Brescia. He's got blockers. He's to the 10, fighting his way inside the... From the 2, the sweep into the end zone. Spencer Bisco's extra point is perfect. A quarter to play, and Fordham needing to win to have a shot at the postseason. Colgate making it anything but easy. Field. Won a playoff game, lost in the quarterfinals to #1 North Dakota State. Tim into coverage, and it's in yard line. It's Sneed bursting through a hole, straight down the middle of the field, still going. Sneed next to Demorat. He's running again for your defense, which has had its issues this afternoon. They're back in the air here, end zone, and through the 18. A second down pass. Near side, right to the 5, fighting, stripped, recovered. Here is Sneed, going straight ahead. Out there in the middle of this Ram defense, another jet sweep. This is for Saunders. And he carried back at their own 33-yard line. Screen. Hurleman across the 40. 15 yards on that catch and run. So this is 3rd and 11. Brescia down the seam. Caught by Saunders inside.
Fans will be seeing a lot of that from here on out.
Brescia's to the outside, skipping his way down near the 5-yard line.
Making it tough on Fordham.
Brescia lining up as a tight end. Casa Major drops the snap. Center. Ryan's the motion man. Hutchinson's the only one over here, and it's incomplete. Lobbing, end zone, and it's incomplete. Empty backfield for Brescia. He sets, he throws, and they're back in the end zone with
38 points from Colgate. They have saved their best for last.
They average just.
Need has just been a handful, to say the least, for Colgate this afternoon.
DeMore at 3. But again, the Rams want at least one more this year. A shot down the sideline. Carter! His 4th of the afternoon set the Patriot League career record in program history, 1,000-yard receiving seasons.
Just ridiculous. You have 3 one afternoon. My goodness, he is going to be a monster.
Brescia chased by Jaworski this time, throwing on the run. 14, 1st and 10 from inside the Colgate 30. Another DeKeys Carter catch. Back to Snead. Back near the 10-yard line. But Trey Snead did as much as anybody in the second half to get them in the position to win here. That's incomplete.
Movement.
Issue with the snap. Peskin got it away. Fordham certainly not complaining, no longer seeing Brescia. And that empty total through the air.
The last time out, and Kirk is a capable passer, but other than that, I've got
a more direct path into that field of 24 for the postseason. Trey Wilson spun down on 4th down. Early 80s. This is in the air off a tip, and Ryan Greenhagen still out there. Has an interception.
Who should surely be a finalist for the Walter Payton Award that goes to the top player in the entire FCS.
Good plays by the defense in the second half to get this 52-38 win. They'll ring the victory bell.